Hello and welcome to the Offhand Tales podcast, episode 2. So, now that we're 2 episodes in, well, let's recap last episode.
Who are you?
Fuck. Okay.
Start over.
Hello and welcome to the Offhand Tales podcast.
Hello.
Should we keep this in? All right. Hello.
Man, it's just getting worse.
Hello.
Hello and welcome to the Offhand Tales podcast, episode 2, everyone. Woo woo. Put some cheery noise in here. I'll put some sound effect in here maybe. I probably won't. I'll probably forget. I'm Jordan.
I'm Terry.
And I am David.
So let's recap episode 1. Who wants to read episode 1 real quick? Or who?
You know what?
You know what? Don't read it. Just remember from what you remember. Talk about it real quick.
The Nesbitt sisters.
Yes.
So the Nesbitt sisters, Meg, I believe, showed up crying. Then the other sister, Bethany, pulled out a Glock and they started leaving.
They bumped into an unruly Jimmy G.
Jimmy G.
And currently he is, I believe, riding on the hood of the car.
He's on the hood of the car with a knife.
stabbing the front window.
Yes.
Is that where we ended?
Yeah, we only got right outside the apartment.
We didn't get very far.
Yeah, we're on the street now.
We went from a small room
To a parking garage.
to an elevator
To a parking
to a parking garage
To a car.
To a car.
to a car.
And
We're still in that car.
We are still in the car, and
Because you left it off in a weird, awkward place.
I did.
Because didn't she point the gun or...
yeah. You will feel my wrath. Bethany points her gun at Jimmy G and starts to scream as she. Dun
Dun, 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 dun,
yeah,
dun.
exactly.
That was all me, baby.
All right, so we did change a little bit about episode 2. Terry probably doesn't know about this yet. So we're still going to do 5-minute increments of each story, but we're going to do 2 times around each. So I'll go once and I'll go.
Sort of like
he'll
a.
go, and then I'll go, and then he'll go, and then you'll go last again. So it's the second time. So we're going to keep it in the 45 to 55 minute range. And then we have 15 minutes extra to talk after the podcast. So I don't want to end it just as we end the story. We can do like a little recap of the story even.
So sort of like the pilot can be the longest one, like normal shows.
Yeah.
Because this is.
Yeah, the pilot takes a little. It gives us a platform,
good
and then
jumping off point.
a good jumping off point, and then we can move on from there.
Well,
It's a ghost.
well, I'm sure because just by the nature of how the three of us seem to be doing this, it'll probably fluctuate. I'd say it'll probably fluctuate, but
What do you mean fluctuate?
Just the time. So trying to aim for that time is pretty good, but
because like we'll have extra time to talk at the end, and then once we get to that 45 minute range, because we started this about 40 minutes into the actual recording. So once it hits about 49 minutes, we can look at it and be like, okay, we got about 5 minutes left if we're still talking.
And I'm sure after this episode, we won't keep explaining what we're doing.
Look, you cunt.
We're not doing that again.
Please.
Please.
All right. So I just want to talk, David. How about you talk a little bit about like what we're gonna have shown on the YouTube video? Because we're not doing a video podcast right now. So what are we gonna have on the actual?
Actual YouTube.
Yeah.
So we are working on the art for the podcast.
For iTunes as well.
Yeah.
And then also, when this comes out, you should hear a little theme music that me, David, and Terry all kind of collaborated on making.
Yeah, there'll be an intro and an outro.
Yeah. Just to give it a little bit more of a life. You know?
Yeah. Make it sound like a decent...
Make it professional.
Yeah, make it sound like a decent podcast.
Because we are professionals, right?
Yes.
We weren't late today.
Sure. I didn't stand in the hallway and talk to somebody for about 5 minutes before I came
That's
in.
why you took so long.
Maybe.
I was upstairs at the cage the whole time. Okay, anyway, no one cares about that shit. So there is one thing that we do each episode that we just told Terry about, and he seemed flabbergasted about it. Is that a word? Flabbergasted?
Flabbergasted.
Wow, flabbergasted.
Flubber
I'm a
is,
fucking idiot.
A Fred McMurray and Robin Williams remake movie.
Yes,
Sure.
with the
All
green
right,
blob.
Yes.
I love flubber. So the collective of us, we all pick. Well, we pick one thing to do like we did last week for each of us, but this time we're just doing one for the whole group. And you guys will know this one because we have to get to that point in this episode to actually do that. We have to do this thing to do in this episode, no matter what, at some point. So everyone has to kind of know that. And if we get to Terry's last part at the end of the episode, he has to put it in there and fit it in there.
Because they will punch me in the neck if I don't.
Exactly. We'll punch him in his neck.
I brought brass knuckles, just in case.
All right. So I'm going to pick this thing to do.
Diamond studded.
Tell me when to stop, David.
Please stop.
All right. So the thing to do today is, for this episode, make someone say, "I love you." That's not hard.
Yeah, that is
my
not.
God.
That is not hard.
I actually got to
That
read.
is crazy simple.
That's what we didn't want these things to be like crazy,
Well, all right.
because some of them do get harder, and I need your dad to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I need to actually look and see what mine were because I forget from last week. Okay. All right. So I guess I'm first. Someone talk.
All right. You ready?
No, not yet. That's
All
why.
right. So, hi.
Well, hello.
This is not starting off well.
It'll be fine.
I'll take this out.
It'll be fine.
All right.
Editing works.
So,
I'm first, and I guess I'll start the timer here in a few
3,
seconds. No, I don't have it up.
10, 9, 8,
God
7,
damn it, Terry.
6,
All right, I'm starting it
5.
now.
Oh, 3, 2, 1, go. All right.
All right. So we decided that there's a lot of things that we'll see in day to day that we'll try to save for the podcast, which we'll save it for later so Jordan can
Actually,
I can
be,
butt in.
be a part of it. But did you watch the Ant-Man
I
Wasp trailer yet?
I did
Okay.
watch it. Now, what are your thoughts on
My
that?
thoughts?
Yeah.
I actually really like the first Ant-Man movie.
Okay.
Me too.
The hand of Edgar Wright is all over that movie.
Yeah, I can.
This is sounding like you're not gonna like this trailer.
Oh no, I love the trailer. There were the questions of, for me, I'm getting kind of tired of the slow motion Michael Bay stuff.
But when it looks
And-
good, it's cool. Like that knife scene was cool.
The knife's cool. The knife's. I'm not gonna say the knife's not cool, but it's so much in this. Like with the Black Panther. The first trailer I saw that it was cool, and then I'm like, oh no, they got the slow motion jumps in there, and so it's kind of a. We're talking about two separate Marvel movies that are doing the exact same thing, and this is where I'm gonna not be very happy with Marvel. So, like for a while there, it was kind of the movies were set apart. My favorite of the movies is Captain America.
Winter Soldier.
Yes,
I realized we just made a mistake in the story.
it is the best.
I realized we just made a mistake in the story. You say Meg starts to laugh. What is going on? She desperately asks Bethany. I haven't seen Jimmy G in weeks. Jimmy G starts to stab at the windshield, screaming, "I love you, but you will feel my wrath." And then Bethany points her gun at Jimmy G. Do you mean Meg points her gun?
No, Bethany's got a gun. They
Well,
both have guns.
Bethany doesn't love Jimmy G.
But they both have guns.
So
Yeah.
okay, so she's pointing her gun.
Bethany is defending her sister.
Okay.
At this point, like, I'm numb to Marvel movies. I love them. I
You're
will
numb?
always.
I love them. They're
Yeah, I
getting
know.
better.
I do really like them, but again, like they've put out good quality.
Again, it's hard to start this, by the way. It's hard to get back into it.
But talking about the new Ant-Man trailer, I like the rhythm of it. It had almost like one of my personal favorite things to do is edit with music, and it had a really nice rhythm to it. So like I was watching, and I was like, oh man, this is cool. And then the knife scene happened, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. It's a very different movie from how like the other Marvel movies go. Like it has like a different feel to it almost.
Well, they should.
Yeah.
Like that's what I liked about Winter Soldier is it didn't feel like any of the other movies.
I think that's still my favorite Marvel movie
It's
or
my
MCU
absolute
movie, but I don't, because I love spy thrillers. I love that movie so much. But Thor Ragnarok is fucking amazing, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But again, it stands out on its own. It has a lot of those Guardians of the Galaxy elements to it, but it's still it sets out on its own. Yeah, it kind
of like changed the landscape of Marvel movies, at the MCU at least, if you look back at it.
Well, the only thing I didn't like about Guardians of the Galaxy is the fact that it really upped the humor in the Marvel movies. Mm-hmm. A lot of people don't like Thor: The Dark World. I like it. I don't have the issues other people have with it.
I don't think there's a bad MCU movie.
I only watched the second Thor movie once, and I thought it was good, but like it was just that. I never rewatched it. I was just like, oh, all right, cool.
I don't hate any of the movies, and I don't have an issue because if you boil it down, they're just big action movies. And I got a big question to ask you. What character do you care the most about in those movies? What character, if they lost in a movie, do you think would upset you?
Really? Oh, that's hard. I like Captain America. He's my favorite.
I'm going to kind of go with the...
Hawkeye. I like Hawkeye.
I like Iron Man.
I like Iron Man, but like I kind of want him to die at this point, just for story purposes.
I just like... I don't know, he brings it. He's the most human out of all of them, even though he's like really rich. He's the only one that is like really human. All he has is his brain.
4, 3,
I don't know.
2.
I'm a big
1.
Batman fan, so
and I'm done.
Iron Man just kind of fits in almost.
I mean, before we read this, I'm gonna bring in my topic or continue. I like Vision a lot too. Like if Vision, like how anything happened to Vision, which it's gonna happen in Infinity War because he has the Soul Gem? Mm-hmm. No, Soul Gem is gonna be in Black Panther. He has the Mind Gem. Yeah. He has the Mind Gem in his fucking forehead. I mean, Thanos is gonna take that.
So rest in peace, Vision.
Yeah, rest in peace, Paul Bettany.
If any of the Marvel characters died, I wouldn't care.
That's one of the.
I have no investment in any of them. After all these movies, I'm just like, the problem with them is there's no danger.
That's one of the reasons why I loved and hated.
War's gonna be good.
That's why I loved and hated Civil War. You and I.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good film. I love the villain. The villain is one of my favorite villains, because a lot of people don't like that villain, but he's really fucking good. Like he's smart. Like I like conniving
nobody realizes
villains.
He accomplished what he wanted to.
Exactly.
He accomplished. Granted, it's a little out there of what he did and how he was able to accomplish it, but he still accomplished it. In the end, that's why he just sat there, because he accomplished what he was set out to do.
Yeah, that's what. And he was.
It just
he wasn't happy, but he was I guess relieved. Like all this was off of his shoulder. I guess
it would have made everything so much better if spoilers, if War Machine actually died.
Yeah,
that would have made it so much better. Yeah. At least one character death.
Yeah. That would have been more impactful for Tony too.
Yeah, because
even though I love this thing of his mom and dad being just punched by the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, that's so with the death of his friend and that would have hurt so much more, and it would just would have for me amped the movie up even more.
I think they could have done a little bit more with that. I wasn't completely happy. I wasn't happy that everything was just complete green screen, like the airport scene.
I'm getting the problem with that is because of people like us who want to see these little behind-the-scenes things.
Yeah.
And unfortunately,
it's exciting for me.
Yeah, we see it and we're like, ooh, I want to see this, I want to see that.
Like Infinity War, it's just all green screen.
No.
And then behind-the-scenes thing.
I'm going to kind of turn it back to the new Ant-Man trailer. The one thing I did not... I was just kind of like, is when I think we saw the villain, he looked.
It's Ghost. It's a female, actually.
But
It's a
it
female version, yeah.
looked very all CG. Like the suit.
No, it wasn't. It's real. It's a real suit.
Okay. Is it real?
It's real suit, but she's not the main villain, I don't think.
I
Because
just
the main villain, I
looked-
think, is Forrest Whitaker.
Like it looked like
You mean Lawrence Fishburne?
Oops.
You were from West Virginia.
you could just say Morpheus.
No, I forgot which one of them was in it.
Well, possibly. You know.
I don't like either of the
I think
actors.
they're working together.
It just looked like she was
Yeah, because
was it a
she's
she?
a hacker and she can phase through
was
things.
just plucked out of like a video game. Like she looked.
It
fake
looked like
to me.
Destiny. But I love the suit. It really made
I
me
like
happy.
the suit. It's just I was just like, is this real?
It's also like they're probably still not done with all the CGI and everything. They're probably still working on it. I mean, they work on it up until like it's almost out.
I think you can go up to weeks before.
All right. So let me read my part real quick. It's only a couple lines because it's kind of hard to start it out.
All right. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be reading the previous edition.
Yeah,
and
we'll
into
reread everything except for like if we're coming on a new episode and starting out for the first line. What we can do is just read the last line that was read in the previous episode. So I'll read up Terry's part from last episode, and then I'll go into my part. Meg starts to laugh. What is going on? She desperately asks Bethany. I haven't seen Jimmy G in weeks. Jimmy G starts to stab at the windshield, screaming, I love you, but you will feel my wrath. Sorry, guys. Bethany points her gun at Jimmy G and starts to scream as she, and then my part, shoots the gun, but it gets stuck. Jimmy G then smirks and screams, that's right, you bit. Before Jimmy G could finish, he slides out the windshield as Bethany makes a turn. That's all I got.
all right.
It was rough.
Oh man,
It's hard to start out, guys. It really is. But I think when we start getting further into it.
get the
I think
flow
Terry
going.
should start
I
at
think
this
you'll
one.
get it.
But we can't because I picked to go first because I'm a fucking idiot.
All right, Terry, you kill it.
No, it's your turn,
turn.
dude.
Is it my
Yes.
turn? Oh man, no. This conversation's about to take a turn.
I hope
for
we're
the-
talking to the
if
mic.
any of my coughing makes it over, I'm sorry, guys.
Man, this
I'm consistently fighting.
I wish I could see levels.
this conversation is probably gonna
All right.
get weird now. Help me.
All right, you ready, David?
Yes, please.
3, 2, 1.
Space
suck a
Jam.
dick. All right. So speaking of like MCU, another thing I wrote down to talk about is the Black Panther first reactions.
Yeah.
So they say it's one of the best MCU movies so far, and definitely one of the best villains of the MCU so far, which I'm really excited about. And it's also tracking to make 120 million open weekend. That's pretty good.
Well, the whole problem with the tracking thing is they'll do that and then something underperformed and they're like, I don't know why it underperformed.
Yeah.
And look at Blade Runner 2049. They were expecting that to be huge.
Yeah, that was.
But that's what? It was, 3 hours long?
Yeah, well, it's
And
still
the
my
average
one-
moviegoer doesn't want to go see a 3
It's
hour
either my first or second favorite movie of last year. It's fantastic.
awesome.
Yeah.
Talking about
just-
Thor?
No.
No.
Blade Runner.
Oh, Blade Runner.
Yeah.
I heard Marvel,
No.
so I
But
thought
no,
Thor.
Thor is one of my top 5.
Yeah.
I actually really like Thor Ragnarok.
Yes.
But I'm really excited for Black Panther. I mean, I think it's going to be fantastic. I wasn't excited for the movie actually until I saw him in the Infinity War trailer because he looked like such a badass.
Yeah.
It's like this is going to be cool. And Ryan Coogler is a great director.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't like the. I don't like the the suits.
you don't like the Black Panther suits?
Well, what they're doing with them. I like just the simple suit. It's like they got.
It's pretty simple.
No, it's sparkling purple.
That's just when he puts it on.
Yeah, but still.
How else is he going to put it on?
I don't know if that's him putting it on.
It is.
Eh.
And that's his shield, I think, or something, maybe. When he gets hit or something, it kind of like...
But it's vibranium. Vibranium, you're not
Look,
supposed to be
man,
able to hurt.
we haven't seen the fucking movie yet. Look.
But
I like the Wasp and the Ant-Man suits, though. If you look, there's a picture that came out. It's actually like the heads of like the ant and then the heads of the wasp.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of cool.
yeah,
I like how they do that. Yeah.
I do like the end of the trailer where Scott says, she's got wings and those stingers. Didn't you have those when you had mine?
You didn't have the tech when you were putting them on mine.
You know,
It's like-
I did.
Yeah, no, I did.
I did, but you're an idiot, and I'm not gonna let you have it. So, well, you know, we're at school for movies. What's
Sir,
gonna do the-
sir, it's actually called film.
Yeah, okay.
You know, we're like elite people.
yeah, just like the big ragu.
Sure.
Well, I'm not going to use his name.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. You're talking about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not going to use his name.
Yeah,
I refuse
pretentious
I'm not
fuck.
going to use his name, so just be nice-ish.
Nice.
No, sorry. So I know you guys love Blade Runner 2049.
Love it.
I
We
love
were
it too.
mesmerized the entire time.
I love it, beginning to end.
My jaw was hurting because it was just constantly
Yeah.
open.
And the one time I remember I looked over at David and we were just both smiling like with giddiness because that sex scene. Like I don't like sex scenes in films, but that is the most beautiful and well put together sex scene I've ever seen.
Well, I haven't seen it, but apparently there's another movie where they had done that already. Something similar to that.
Well, fuck that movie because this one's better.
I can't remember the name of the movie. It's something that came out within the last year or so. But obviously, we all like these big blasting
How much time do I
genre
have left?
movies.
1 minute 30.
Oh boy.
Like what? I guess call them boring because that's what I used to call them when I was a kid. Like the worst movie to ever see as a child, like a 5-year-old, 8-year-old, somewhere around there, is the movie Kramer versus Kramer, because it's a divorce drama, and it is insanely
Who's that
dull
with?
for a child.
Is that with
Dustin Hoffman, Meryl Streep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But what are some non-genre movies? I guess you can say non-action movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like my favorite?
Yeah, just eliminate the big budget movies.
Yeah.
Out there.
Kind of like smaller movies.
Whiplash. I will
Yeah.
forever.
Whiplash is great.
Whiplash, La La Land.
La La Land's great. I love La La
but
Land.
that's a musical, and we know
one of my
you don't
favorite
like
my favorite film
musicals.
of 2016 was Sing Street.
Okay.
Did you see Sing Street?
No, I haven't seen it
It's
yet.
it's just a pseudo musical. It's this Irish. It's spaced in Ireland in 1980s, I think, and it's these kids that make a band.
I heard of that. but I
It's
haven't
fantastic. I
seen
love it. 20 seconds.
20 seconds?
I love it.
Okay.
It's really good. I also love the Grand Budapest Hotel. Does that count?
Yeah.
I love the Grand Budapest Hotel. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm personally
Ray Fiennes is amazing in that movie.
5 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, Ray Fiennes is he should have won an Oscar.
Absolutely.
Should have won an Oscar. Who won the Oscar that year? That's 2016, right?
I'll be honest, I never follow this.
I like the Oscars.
I get the reason.
We still gotta do our
for
game.
them. I get the reason for the Oscars.
Destruct their cocks.
A lot of people say that, but if you're a director and you make a movie, it wins Best Picture, you win Best Director.
Yeah.
That gives you a little more clout
It does.
to make that movie.
It does. It helps the people, especially the smaller people like Damien Chazelle when he made Whiplash, and J.K. Simmons won that Oscar. It actually helped him propel him
to do a really big budget
to
like
La La Land.
yeah,
And
to
when
La
La La
Land.
Land won all those Oscars, including Best Picture,
Yeah, he's
which it should have won Best Picture, and almost did.
But in my defense, didn't Moonlight get it?
Moonlight did it.
I did enjoy it. I do.
We
enjoy
watched
the,
it.
Yeah,
we watched it together, and that's probably not a movie for two guys to watch together. It was really awkward.
Yeah, it's just like
Dude
dude.
comes in his hand, and he wipes it off in the sand. I'm like, oh,
And I look at Jordan. I'm like, should we do that?
reenact the movie.
Do you want to reenact this?
I had to watch it. Look at him like,
we can go to Walmart and grab a bag of sand.
all right, we have sugar. It'll blend in.
We got sugar.
And
We
spice.
just got to make sure that we don't lose track of the sugar.
we gotta sit in the tub and do it. I don't want to clean that shit up later.
So you guys really do fuck each other when you're done? Huh?
No,
I have to get
We're not gay.
my
I don't have a problem with gay people, but me and him
my-
are not gay together.
Okay.
in the public's
You
eyes.
keep saying that.
We're not. I don't think so.
Okay, that's not what they say around the school.
But I get to be involved with
did-
this
he did take
weird
a-
sexual thing we have going on
He did
now.
take a half-naked picture of me in my boxers in the bathtub with eggs all over me.
so Ant-Man. Ant-Man.
Space bar.
Spacebar.
What are we talking about? Oh, non-genre movies. Movies. I mean, I like the classic westerns. I love those, like Stagecoach. I guess that's probably genre, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm talking
Technically, for that time, it was
I'm just
genre.
talking about big budget movies, big flashy movies.
Hmm.
Non-superhero movies, stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I mean, I love all types of movies
People
every
talk
year.
about it,
there's-
it's like crazy.
This year there was a lot of the quote unquote like popcorn films. There were a lot of great ones though, and I was looking at my top 10 list that I have so far, and I'm like, fuck, they're all like really popular. But I still
There's nothing wrong with liking a
Goddamn.
popular movie.
I know. I do still need to see like a lot of the indie films like
Lady Bird.
Call Me by Your Name.
Lady Bird.
Yeah, when
Lady
Three
Bird's really
Billboards
good.
in
See that.
Wisconsin.
Oh, no,
I'm not interested in that film.
I
That movie
am.
is good.
Is
That
it?
movie is good. It's all
The one with
it's all fucking characters.
with
Sam Rockwell?
Ghost. No,
Oh.
the Ghost Story. Whatever.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
Ghost
Well,
Story.
that's
Ghost Story,
that's
yeah.
on, is that on Amazon Prime?
I have
I
no
think it's
idea.
If it is, I'll watch it
Yeah.
because that looks
it is.
great.
All
I'm
right.
pretty sure it is.
50 Shades Freed. I mean, that's coming out soon.
Man, I'm so pumped for that.
I want to
Just
watch
kidding.
it. I want me and David just to go see it with a bunch of women there. Opening night.
I'll just bring like a bag of just like cucumbers and like carrots and just start selling them. Free organic dildo here.
It's wrong.
It's not wrong. Free organic dildo. I mean, all these people want to
I'm
be
trying
vegans
to make
now.
a living, Terry. I'm trying to make a living. All right.
Sure you are.
Hey Terry, are you a vegan?
No.
We just ate at McDonald's.
We did yesterday. I didn't think Terry was
How
coming.
much down a burger?
All right, David, go ahead and read your part. Well, read the last two parts. My part and
All
your
right,
part.
well, I'm pretty sure Ghost Story. It's if it's not on Amazon, it's on Hulu. It's on one of them.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
definitely find out.
Do you want to read yours and then I just jump right into mine?
No,
Yeah, sure, we'll do
you
that.
read yours and then read his.
All right, so here's mine. Shoots the gun, but it gets stuck. Jimmy G then smirks and screams, "That's right, you bit!" Before Jimmy G could finish, he slides off the windshield as Bethany makes a turn.
Jimmy G grunts as he gets up with road rash all over his arm. He's still clutching the knife in his bloody hand. He throws the knife with all his might and screams, "You can't run from me! I will always find you! Our hearts are connected forever, Megan Nesbith!" In the car with Bethany and Meg. ...
Ellipses.
Yep.
Well, that was a good ending, guys. So we're done for the day.
No.
Not quite. All right, so Terry's turn. You want me to go ahead and start, Terry?
3, 2, 1,
Go.
go.
What's up, David?
Well,
What's up, Doc?
let's bring some bad news for our TV life.
Oh yeah. I was hoping you wouldn't find out about
I
it.
found, like, right when you sent the text message, I found out. I'm just like, oh, this is definitely it.
Because season 7 is gonna be the last season we watch now. I still want to watch season 7.
I still want to continue watching it if they take them off.
Well, if they keep
correctly.
Harvey.
Yeah.
I love Harvey. But,
Yeah,
but Harvey and Mike together, what?
Oh man.
So Suits is a show that we've watched since we lived in the dorm. So that was a year and a half ago.
that was like early.
That was one of the
20s
first shows we started.
That was early
binge
27
watching.
Yeah, that was early 2017.
Because when me and David first moved in with each other, we set up this Excel sheet where each day we'd watch certain shows. So like the first day was like, I'm just gonna make these shows say shows because I don't remember what the days were. It was like Sherlock, Gravity Falls, and then Doctor Who, and then the Suits. Let's just say Suits. So we did that, and then Suits was one of the early ones, and we kept going with that one. And we kind of
binged
it.
Yeah, we kind of got addicted and started just watching that.
Yeah. But it was so good. And
Yeah.
did we ever finish season 6?
Yeah,
we did.
we're current.
We're current.
On when they release it.
Yeah, they haven't released
So
season 7 yet.
is not out. But if they pull it off correctly, I still want to watch it.
Yeah,
It's
because we're
just
getting rid of Mike and
Rachel.
because Rachel's marrying a fucking prince
she's now
of
royalty.
England. So, she's not going to be doing anything with her life anymore, probably.
It's just
I loved her.
I really like them both, and if they send them off in a right way, I will still watch the show. But if it's just like
Who was Rachel? Was she Batgirl? No, Donna was Batgirl.
Oh man.
So we characterize these characters in the show after Batman characters because they all fit the criteria.
It's all because that at one point in the show, I think it was Mike and Harvey or Lucas. Is that
Lucas?
who's crap? It's been so.
The guy Azazel that we
No.
or Azrael. Oh well, fuck. It's been so long, dude.
It really has.
Whatever. Who cares?
No, but Harvey mentioned like, no, I'm
2 minutes 30 seconds.
like I'm Batman, and then right when Harvey mentioned that he was Batman, we're like, oh man, I see it.
No. We said this before that. Dude.
Was it before?
Yes, and then when they said that, we were like, what the fuck? Yeah, because we had dubbed him as Batman way before, and then they had said it, and we looked at each other like,
man, it's so.
You guys can't see what I just did, but I turned my head and eyes were wide.
It is a really good show. I really enjoy watching it.
Yeah, I mean we have, and then we watched Silicon Valley, Atlanta.
Yeah.
We're watching Psych again right now. We've both seen Psych before, but we love that show so much.
Of course, Game of Thrones.
No, well, yeah.
We
didn't binge that though, because we've been. You can't.
We're current.
We can't wait a week.
2019.
Don't talk about it.
And it's ending.
You watch Game of Thrones, Terry?
Mm-hmm.
He watches Game of Thrones. Everyone, if you didn't hear that.
I'm up to date.
Yeah. Okay. Good. So maybe spoilers for this episode because we're talking about a lot of spoilers for stuff.
Well, just flashing spoilers.
Yeah, he's doing it with his fingers right now though.
Man, God, it's ending. It's ending.
Yeah, Game of Thrones is like the end all be all of TV, dude. Twin Peaks: Return was good though.
Yeah, but again, that one, it's a specific audience.
It's a movie.
It really is, but again, it's for like a specific
Yeah,
audience. You can't have someone that's just like, oh man, I like Michael Bay, and that's all I like, and then show him Twin Peaks. He's gonna
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
because we didn't know what was going on until episode 18, and we still didn't know what was going on.
we kind of just pieced it together.
My head legitimately, like, it was hard to binge watch. My head legitimately hurt.
We
didn't binge watch it though. Well, we binge watched the first 6 episodes because we had to catch up.
We got current, and then
we started watching it weekly.
Well, then we didn't pay for it. My 2 week free subscription
For Showtime?
Yeah, went out, and then
No, because I started paying for it on Hulu.
Oh yeah, we did do Hulu.
Yeah.
So we could watch it when it started coming out. Yeah, man.
Dude, it hurt my head, man.
It was so
David
good.
Lynch, I love you, man. But
it's so good.
God damn, you hurt my head.
It's so good. Just so.
I had to think way too much.
Like. That
was the one show me and David agreed on that we needed like breakdowns for.
Yeah, like we could.
5 seconds.
I did enjoy
4,
like watching it,
3,
but
2, 1.
I could appreciate it more when someone could decipher. Like, I don't know. It
was GameSpot.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you haven't seen Twin Peaks Return, go watch that. And if you don't know what's going on, just go watch the breakdown for Twin Peaks: The Return on GameSpot.
They honestly go through every episode.
They do, and it's really fun. They're really funny, and they understand David Lynch.
Yeah, more than you and I do.
Yeah, we love David Lynch. We love David Lynch, but I mean, damn, we haven't got watched everything.
Yeah,
I want to watch. I did start watching Inland Empire, but
don't do that to yourself.
I love Inland Empire. I'm actually looking because I was watching it for research because I want to make a film that has the same kind of style.
Don't do that.
It's supposed to be. I'll explain it more off of air.
Anything David Lynch has done, that movie is almost unwatchable.
What?
Yeah.
That's his top. That's his number 2 film.
Yeah.
Best film.
Wow. That's
no. You are not entitled to your opinion, sir. You
are a wrong person.
Just wrong.
I'm sorry. I try. I've watched it multiple times, but
levels are super low.
I don't know. I get this. Like the first time I watched it, I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, that's just all David Lynch, though.
I didn't watch it for like 2 years, and I watched it, and I'm like, all right, I get the story, but it's just, I appreciate his effort on it, and I think sound pretentious. He needs applauded for his effort to move forward the digital medium, because before he started experimenting with video cameras at home and just doing like little shorts, his whole thing was, I'll never abandon film. And then when he noticed the freedom of what he could do with digital, that just opened a whole new world for him. Unfortunately, he made Inland Empire.
That's your opinion, sir.
But I feel that much like George Lucas with the prequels, you need somebody to throw out a line and reel somebody in just a little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah, especially George Lucas.
The concept of the each prequel movie isn't horrible. It's the execution that's not good. Yeah, but I love.
Hey, some of the Jar Jar was a bad idea.
Yes.
What?
Shut the fuck up. Jar Jar was a goddamn bad idea. I feel bad for the actor though. He's a nice dude.
I've met him.
You met him?
Yeah, I met Jake Lloyd. I met.
How's he doing?
Well, it was before all of his problems.
Okay.
I met the kid that played young Boba Fett. He was.
Oh, okay.
He was crazy nice to my son. Like my son was dressed as a Jedi, and he asked if he could see his lightsaber, and he kept
nice.
like swatting into my son, you know. And he was just like,
fuck you.
He's having a conversation with somebody, and he's still paying attention to my son. You know,
that's cool.
It was pretty awesome. Like
that's cool.
You know, he's getting in touch with the fans.
I want to meet Daisy Ridley. I think I'd cream myself.
No, you're not. I don't think you'll find anybody that is going to defend David Lynch as much as me. You know,
Is that right?
But I don't. I don't have a problem when somebody has a complaint about anything he does. I'm fine with it because he doesn't make movies or TV shows for everybody.
It's a very particular audience.
Yeah,
he's I like experimental weird films, and he's like the idol you look to. He's the dude that made it.
Well,
like
even Stanley Kubrick's a little bit like that.
Yeah, but
especially with the first 35 minutes of Space Odyssey, which I love.
But he didn't do anything like
weird.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
he didn't
episode
do anything
8,
weird until the end of it. So.
Yes.
But he's the dude like you could like look towards.
Yeah.
Is like, ooh, like he does really weird shit, and it's like always good. He has like a good fan base.
All right, Terry, let's read your part.
Please read.
You go ahead and read. Should we read my part again?
Yeah, so people can follow along.
Fine. Shoots at the gun, but it gets stuck. Jimmy G smirks and screams, "That's right, you bit!" Before Jimmy G could finish, he slides out the windshield as Bethany makes a turn.
Jimmy G, I fucked that up. Jimmy G grunts as he gets up with road rash all over his arm, still clutching the knife from his bloody hand. He throws the knife with all his might. "You can't run from me. I will always find you. Our hearts are connected forever, Megan Nesbitt." "Stop, please. I can't speak correctly." And
that's what she said.
Yeah, I added that. No, I didn't. Wow, let me just start from the screaming part again. "You can't run from me. I will always find you. Our hearts are connected forever, Megan Nesbitt." In the car with Bethany and Meg.
Meg fumbles for her cell phone. "What are you doing?" Bethany asks her. "I'm calling Lucky." Across town, Lucky Burns, 35, looks out his penthouse window. In his hand, he holds his whiskey. His cell phone rings. He looks at the cell phone and he ignores Meg's call. William, Lucky's brother, enters Lucky's apartment.
Ooh.
All right, everybody.
Ooh.
Do not forget about our little thing to do that we have to do. I just want to remind everybody.
I know what I gotta do.
What is we have to say,
"I love you."
I love you.
Make someone say, "I love you." Oh, we did that. No, that was last episode.
That was last episode.
Damn it.
Say it again.
The audience just loved that. You dropped one. You dropped the fucking goldfish, man.
No, I didn't.
I
saw you drop it.
Saw it.
It's just gone into the fabric of the universe. Whatever, I don't care. So, guys, I just want to let the audience know if there's anything you guys want us to change or kind of work on, just put in the comments or
Can you get rid of the
yell at us.
guys that are on the podcast?
Yeah, we can do that. We can get 3 more people in here for you.
Four.
If you like the
good.
sound of my voice.
Do you like the sound of my annoying voice? It's awesome.
Did you like it when he ate goldfish?
Do you like it when he chomps in your mouth? Wait,
right.
I said that wrong.
All right, let's tighten it up.
Sorry.
Tighten up that bum hole.
We're getting all loud and crazy. Now, I did love episode 8. And
Oh God, we're talking about this again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know so many.
It was
people.
7.
No, it was 8.
No, Twin Peaks.
What did you think?
I thought we were talking about Stranger Things.
Well, episode 8 is the same as the Stranger Things episode 7. where
Gotta
there's
lie.
people that hated it.
Gotta lie. I can't do it.
It.
Oh, I gotta start go. Start go.
3, 2, 1, go.
3, 2, 1. Space Monkeys.
The I personally I liked it. I thought it was 100% unique. It was all David Lynch. But even if you like start to dissect it, like there is a plot to it. There is a
Hold on. William Lucky's brother?
Yeah. There's a comma.
Oh, you didn't put a comma. You a bitch.
There is like you can figure out like there's some backstory to it. There's some explanation in that episode that actually will help you understand the whole lore of Twin Peaks that I was able to pick out from watching it my first time and then watching the breakdown of that episode. And I liked it. I like how
Who's William?
there was hardly any dialogue throughout the entire episode.
Mm-hmm.
Is William Meg's husband?
He's a new character.
Yeah, we don't.
And so is Lucky? So we don't know who William is?
No, we don't know who William or Lucky is.
Do we know what... I'm trying to look through this.
You tell us.
Do we know what Meg's husband's name was?
Meg doesn't have a husband.
Yeah, she did, because she cheated.
It wasn't a husband.
Never said it was a husband.
Yeah, we just said it was Blaze.
Blade hitter?
Well, was it Blaze then?
Blade? Not
Blade,
Blaze.
whatever.
Blade.
You said Blaze.
Is it? I swear I read.
You said
It's
Blaze.
It's Blade. Because remember you
It
didn't
is
know
Blade.
Remember you didn't know if she was stabbed by a blade?
Sister, Blade has hit me. Okay.
Yes.
Well, all right. There we go.
Man, I don't know why I got Blaze.
Because you're thinking of our
You're
classmate.
thinking of their classmate place when we...
The boy-
that,
the
that
boy-
Was, that was originally what I was going to use. and I was like, I don't wanna do that.
Oh man, my dementia's getting me.
No, your tumor.
Well, here's a fun question. How many timelines are in season 3 of Twin Peaks? How many timelines
Jesus
are going on
Christ.
at the same time?
Oh boy.
There has to be at least 3.
Yeah.
Because what the fuck was up with that one guy who him and his girlfriend killed themselves in the forest or something?
Mm-hmm.
Remember that?
Oh, you're
I
talking
love that
about
dude. I can't remember his
That girl
name.
Was in the original Twin Peaks.
I'm so confused.
She's one of the Hayward sisters. She's the one that was playing piano.
I'm so confused. I need to rewatch it. I don't want to rewatch it though because my head hurts already still just thinking about it.
I think there's at the minimum 2,
That's
at the most 4.
I can agree. I'm currently just trying to think through all that. Because one of the weird things was every time they go to the bar in Twin Peaks, I forget the name.
The Roadhouse.
Yeah, thank you. When they go there, that always seemed out of it, sorta. Like nothing really happened there except for the whole spoilers Audrey thing.
Yeah.
And that felt off. Well, we do know that there are at least 2 because of what happened in part 18.
Yes. Was it 18? Was it the last
I'm
episode?
talking
Yeah.
about as the show's go.
Going?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's at least 2.
There, I'm saying like.
So I'm thinking there's at least 3 personally.
There's a minimum of 2.
Yeah.
I say at the most 4.
Did you? I love the. I love the. Fuck. I'm sorry. The what's in the box reference with the 2 brothers. Say what's in the fucking box.
Oh, with.
Because Dougie had the.
They were some of my favorite characters.
Oh, I love them.
I like them.
Well, I loved when there was the neighborhood shooting.
Oh, that was such
And
a.
they were like, "Ooh, what kind of neighborhood is this?" Well, there's a lot of pressure with.
That was a real. That was David Lynch. That was awesome. That was just.
Yeah. One thing I don't really like is some of David Lynch's humor because he has like, even back in like the '80s, he's always had old man humor.
Yeah.
And and what makes it cool is. What I like about it and don't like about it is that it makes everything awkward.
Yeah. It's. Yeah, I completely agree.
Yeah.
But
like in Blue Velvet with Jeffrey with the duck walk, that's such an old man joke.
But that's like just like the whole like aesthetic of it. Like that's just like
Yeah.
It's so good.
Well, it's kind of everything that makes everything with them.
Now, let's how did you like the whole how long the Dougie
I got 10 seconds and I'm done.
the whole
Dougie went too long.
That's what me and David kind of agreed.
Well, we're not the only ones. There's a lot
3,
of people
2,
that
1.
killed the show for.
But I actually still love it though.
I think I just like how that was like, because watching like the original Twin Peaks show and then this one, there are so many scenes to where the whole like 5 minutes of some dude just sweeping, like just having things just drawn out.
Yeah.
And I thought like this was just him doing that to the absolute extreme.
Yeah.
To where he's gone. So
Well, it's a lot of the season is a statement on TV itself.
yeah,
Because a lot of TV, much like we're talking about the Marvel movies, there's no stakes.
yeah.
You like, I've watched season after season of Buffy, and like nobody important dies, but then when somebody actually died, it really had a resonance through the rest of the show. Like will they do it again?
The
So
We're at currently 45 minutes.
what I was thinking was
Go ahead.
one of the things I was thinking was like it seems like you almost accept that you honestly do not know where he's gonna go. Like if they would have kept Dougie as Dougie and didn't bring back him, we would have been like, oh, okay. But again, it's just it was so non-TV.
Yeah.
Like everything he did was just the complete opposite of what we're so used to.
Well, it was just totally going against everything. The fact that he drug out the Dougie thing.
Yeah.
Like people were expecting, oh well, this is probably gonna be like 2-3 episodes, and then it was like
kept going.
almost pretty much the whole season, and
But
then
the thumbs up and I'm the FBI just made it so much better.
That was fucking awesome.
well, that too. That's like you could take that moment where he does the thumbs up and says, "I am the FBI," and you could put that in a 1950s TV show or movie.
He really
Because it's exactly, like I said, old man humor.
Yep.
And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And that's a moment where it does work.
Yep.
And like I could go on and on and on for days about Twin Peaks and David Lynch stuff. Yeah.
And we shall. Now,
All right.
let's continue.
So I'll start from the beginning again. Shoots the gun, but it gets stuck. Jimmy G then smirks and screams, "That's right, you bit!" And before Jimmy G could finish, he slides out the windshield as Bethany makes a turn.
Jimmy G grunts as he gets up with road rash all over his arm, still clutching the knife in his bloody hand. He throws the knife with all his might and screams, "You can't run from me! I will always find you! Our hearts are connected forever!" Meg and Nesbeth in the car with Bethany and Meg.
Meg fumbles for her cell phone. "What are you doing?" Bethany asks Meg. "I'm calling Lucky." Across town, Lucky Burns, 35, looks out his penthouse window. In his hand, he holds his whiskey. His cell phone rings. He looks at the phone, ignores Meg's call. William, Lucky's brother, enters Lucky's apartment.
William says to Lucky, "We got a problem." And Lucky replies, "I know, William." William says, "What are we going to do about it?" Lucky says menacingly, Jesus, "They will come here, and then we will handle them."
Ooh, plot development. Pot
development.
Yeah.
So we're getting legal, bitches.
We token it up right now.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and start yours. 3, 2, 1.
Go.
Go, bitch.
All right,
What's up, Terry?
We'll ride this David Lynch train for a little bit.
Yeah.
David Wrench.
David Lynch train.
I'm going to turn that shit.
What was your introduction to David Lynch?
Twin Peaks. Actually, it was David. It was David. No, it was not you, David. It was Brent, our teacher.
Mm-hmm.
He always showed him in class.
Yeah.
A lot of his shit.
Yeah.
I feel like he showed us something like once.
He
I will
was so
say,
excited when he found out I was a David Lynch fan.
yeah, he was with us, and I will say
That's all we talked about throughout every week.
I think Jordan and I are both relatively new to David Lynch, but like we were instant fans because we do like the weird stuff. So we pretty much it timed out. We watched all of the Twin Peaks, and the new show came out, and we started watching that, and then we're now going back and we're watching. Me personally,
we didn't watch all of season 2.
No, we stopped once
'Cause-
David Lynch left because it started getting 90s.
Well, because our
sitcom.
teacher, who is a diehard David Lynch fan, he said that, yeah, just skip these episodes. And we trusted him, so we did. And we're glad we did.
See, you're missing out on all the like super melodrama.
Oh my God! Well,
And
the last episode we saw,
and lots of James.
the last episode we saw was with when the girl with the eye patch. I can't remember her name. I'm blanking on her name.
Nadine, yeah.
Yes, she got thrown like a cheerleader, or she threw it. And when she was a cheerleader, and she threw that guy or something, and it was
Yeah,
just so.
Mike.
Oh my God! I was like, oh my, I can't deal with this. This is stupid.
Mike was awesome in season 3.
Yeah, yeah.
So my first David Lynch movie was The Elephant Man.
I want to see it so bad.
Excuse me. It's really good. To me, it is his second. Well, no. It's straightforward. I think it's the most straightforward David Lynch movie. Even though the Straight Story, that was the whole thing behind that Straight Story, he didn't direct. He directed, but he didn't write. That's that's the whole point, because the title is him as a comment on Straight Story, but those two movies are his most accessible, I think. Some people don't like the black and white, but I think it really adds to the movie.
Black and white is my favorite. Like,
Yeah.
Can you fix that?
What are you trying to do?
The mouse is not on the screen anymore. It's bothering me. So, what? I guess just speaking about films. Wow, this has been a film-heavy episode. What is your favorite film of this past year?
3 Billboards.
Okay,
I love that movie.
mine's Last Jedi.
Blade Runner,
Wow.
2049.
Loved Last Jedi.
Love it.
Love it.
It's fantastic. People don't. I understand some of the reasons why people wouldn't like it, but I don't agree with any of them because I am a huge Star Wars fan. It is my life, and it is. That movie's fantastic. It's my favorite Star Wars movie, and I love Empire.
Were you a Ryan Johnson fan
Yes.
before that movie?
Yes.
Okay.
Looper
I
is great.
I think that helps.
Yes, it does. It does help.
I think
The editing in that movie is great too.
Yeah. The fact that going into the movie you understood his film sensibility
Yeah.
really helps with the movie in general, to me. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
What, you confused?
We're getting no levels. Look at the levels when we talk.
I know.
Turn the gain up.
So, riveting conversation. But
Sorry.
no, I love the movie. At
55
first,
seconds, David.
At first, I was watching it. I'm like, I don't know why. I sat down in my seat and I went, oh my God, what if I don't like this?
Yeah, I do that every time though, and a lot of people, a lot of the problems they have is because they went to this film with expectations because of theories and stuff, which I watched the whole.
theories were insane.
Yes,
for this
and
movie.
I made my own theories. I love making theories. It's something to get by with. But when I go see the movie, I turn everything off in my head.
Yeah.
I'm just watching a movie.
Well, the big thing that a lot of people don't do, and I can say this about the Marvel movies.
I also read the
'cause
books, everyone.
I do it with the Marvel movies too. Like I judge the movies based on the individual movie.
Yes.
Because too many people are like, oh, well, this movie. Watch it as an individual movie, and then judge it on that.
Yeah.
Don't judge it based on, well, this movie, and this movie, and this movie. Yeah, it's a part of a whole little world, but
You're
just
done.
focus on that movie being
Stop typing.
I know,
Being
I'm
that
just
movie.
adding periods.
periods.
Yep. All right.
No, not yet. I'm gonna finish this real quick.
That sounds good.
There's this one guy on YouTube, and I won't say his name, but because I don't remember it because I don't care enough, because his YouTube channel sucks. Ooh, mic drop. Okay.
Mic drop for an unnamed person. Oh, there you go, unnamed person.
But no, he makes all these Last Jedi videos about how, oh, Ryan Johnson, you're an idiot. You saw all of our complaints or everything that we were theorizing about, and then you wrote everything just to screw with us. Motherfucker, he wrote the movie before Force Awakens came out, so he had no idea what you idiot fans were gonna think.
Yeah.
Sorry, I hate Star Wars fans, and I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and Star Wars fans that are just fucking annoying. And they annoy me because they don't want a good film. They want whatever they want.
Well, I think the big reason why so many people like Force Awakens is because you could set that movie over top of the original Star Wars, and it is almost like riding right on.
Yeah, but it was also still different enough to where I was like, oh, I love this.
Yeah.
But a lot of people didn't like Force Awakens because it was too much of the same.
Yeah. And
then you get to Last Jedi, and it's too different apparently.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? And a lot of people are just like, oh, but you can have that in between. I'm like, this was perfect.
Well, you have people that want A New Hope. They want a remake of A New Hope. They want a remake of Empire Strikes Back. They want a remake of Return of the Jedi. And not necessarily every movie like that, but there's those people that want those individual movies remade. I want a different movie every time.
Yeah.
It's an expansive world.
That's why it's a different director and writer every time.
Yeah.
Well, except JJ's coming back.
But he's not writing it.
He's writing it.
He's writing it now?
Yeah, he's writing it with Chris Terrio, the writer of Batman vs. Superman.
Yes.
Greatest
Because I'm
movie of all
so
time.
excited about episode 9 now. I am excited that JJ's coming back.
But, well, he also wrote Argo.
He did help write Argo. So, I mean, maybe he's not good at the big blockbuster ones.
Well, no.
Because he also wrote Justice League.
Yeah, but...
Also the greatest movie of all time.
You haven't seen it.
I've seen Justice League and I like it.
What? I've seen Justice League and I thought it was an F grade.
I didn't see it, but it is the greatest movie of all time.
Well, no, I like... we'll get into DC.
Yeah.
Like, DC...
Oh boy.
Well, all right, let's finish up.
Let's do this real quick.
Let's
I don't know why I keep grabbing yours. I keep seeing a MacBook and I'm like, let me grab this.
I'm going to grab
Because
it.
mine's taller.
All right, we'll get into DC after this.
Shoots the gun, but it gets stuck. Jimmy G then smirks and screams, "That's right, you bit!" And before Jimmy G could finish, he slides off the windshield as Bethany makes a turn. I get more and more like aggressive.
And Speedy. Jimmy G grunts as he gets up with road rash all over his arm, still clutching the knife in his bloody hand. He throws the knife with all his might and screams, "You can't run from me. I will always find you. Our hearts are connected forever, Meg and Nesbeth." In the car with Bethany and Meg.
Meg fumbles for her cell phone. What are you doing? Bethany asks Meg. I'm calling Lucky. Across town, Lucky Burns, 35, looks out his penthouse window. In his hand, he holds his whiskey. His cell phone rings. He looks at it, at his phone, ignores Meg's call. William, Lucky's brother, enters the apartment.
William says to Lucky, "We got a problem." And Lucky replies, "I know, William." William says, "What are we going to do about it?" And then Lucky says menacingly, "They will come here, and then we will handle them."
This is kind of funny what I added. Lucky sits down in his huge king-like chair behind his desk, laughing with his head tilted back. Tilted. Head. His head tilted back.
Yes, go ahead.
It does say head.
I read it wrong. Meg looks at Bethany. Lucky didn't answer. Where are we going to go now? Bethany looks at Meg, looks back at the road with a hardened stare. We're going to Lucky anyway. Meg looks surprised. All right.
All right, starting at 3, 2, 1, go Terry. Yeah, DC sucks. They're fucking trash.
You will not start this without me.
Batman is a terrible character. Superman is a terrible
I'm gonna
character.
punch you in the soul.
Ooh, the
I'm just being honest. I hate Batman.
Well, there goes more of our quote-unquote fans. Because your opinion is wrong.
My opinion is my opinion.
And it is wrong.
Yeah, just like you're wrong for being a man.
Said the woman. No, the DC...
Going 62 minutes strong.
DC's movies are just... except for almost all of Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Almost all.
80% of Wonder Woman's good.
I didn't like the end.
The first 50% is amazing.
I just didn't like...
I love all of Chris Pine.
I can't... I didn't like it. Just felt it got too DC-like at the end of Wonder Woman, to where you have this ultimate just godlike fight and it all looks the same.
Yeah, just dark.
Yeah, it's just.
And then Chris Pine saves the day.
Yep.
Eat a dick.
I think Terry's mad at us.
I love DC. That's one of my all-time favorite comics. I love the stories, but movie-wise,
just DC in general is your all-time favorite comic. Like the DC comic.
just DC.
Just talk about the DC shoes.
Yeah.
It's Rob Dyrdek's comic.
I'm also a huge Washington, D.C. fan.
Are you?
Yes.
You a huge political fan?
Oh, absolutely.
Hail Caesar?
Yeah.
I don't know why I said Hail Caesar.
That's
Planet of the Apes.
oh.
There's a movie too, but yeah.
I was going Shakespeare.
Oh, I was going to the Coen Brothers film too.
It's okay. No, it's just again, I don't know what they're doing.
You excited for Han Solo?
I don't know.
I'm not. I do not like Ron Howard.
Doesn't bother me. If it's good, it's good.
If it's good, I'm gonna be
Yeah,
happy. I'm not
just-
anticipating it. I don't want these.
They just feel like they're
standalone
gonna
films
ruin
anyways.
such a cool character.
Yeah. Which I'm excited that Donald Glover's playing Lando. Like that's perfect casting for him.
Yeah.
And I want to see Alden Ehrenreich.
I am more excited for what Ryan Johnson is gonna do with his trilogy.
Yeah. Oh,
That's-
Star Wars.
Yeah, I'm very.
I hope it still happens because there's so much backlash apparently. But
that's from fans. It's usually
well,
when-
it's some of the stupid fans. Sorry.
but I'm saying like the critics love it.
Yeah, the critics love it.
So like
A lot of the fans love it.
yeah,
They're just some idiots.
yeah, and those idiots.
I will call
have-
you idiots because you are idiots if you don't like that. Sorry,
And
you're not an idiot if you don't like
they-
the film,
they
but if you
have-
like it for unnecessary reasons.
They have a fan base, and that fan base will spread.
Yeah.
It's just stupid people have a lot of other people. They have a big audience.
Stupid people who are angry just to be angry will speak their opinion more so than people who love something.
Yes. It was good. It was my number 2 movie. Last Jedi.
It was your number one for a little bit.
But again, as we said in the trolley,
Trolley.
waiting for the trolley
Yeah.
underground. I subconsciously said Blade Runner was my number 1, so I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna say. Oh well, I need to rewatch them.
I didn't know which one was my number one for a little bit. Oh, make sure you do that little thing to do. You're the last person.
yeah, you have to say I love you. I forgot.
Don't forget
that
about your
too.
individual ones too.
Yeah. Yeah, I still.
Definitely not gonna be 45 to 55 minutes.
No, it won't.
Well, we got to trim some stuff out, so we'll be all right.
Yeah. Some of the things I've said.
And just you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a fuckboy.
Yes, yes.
This is why people don't like me.
You are definitely a fuck boy.
I'm a fuckboy who actually gets to know girls though, but I will act like I do.
I am such a goddamn good-looking man.
Yeah, you guys don't know what he looks like. I'm
savagely
looking at him right.
good-looking.
Me and Terry,
I
solid
break,
tens.
I break so many hearts. That
I had
I can't. I fend women off left. And right.
I
can't walk down
slay
the street.
major
pussy.
bitches. I
Bitches with an X instead of an I.
and a Z at the end of that.
10 seconds. I had Ember rate me today. It wasn't what I wanted.
Oh.
She said I was a 6 in looks, but overall she said I was a 7 because my personality was like a 7. So 2 seconds, 1 second.
I would like to get her opinion too. Okay.
On you?
Yeah. See if I'm a constant variable. Constant 5.
Well, she said I wasn't her type though, so
Finger guns.
Finger good.
Yeehaw.
I was hitting on somebody one time, and I'm talking to him. I start doing the finger guns. I'm like, "What's wrong with me?"
have you?
And I keep doing it. I'm like, "What am I doing? I gotta stop doing this."
That's like. Have you ever had that happen before, where you're like you're doing something, talking to a girl, and you realize you're saying something, and as you're saying it, you're like, no, stop.
You're saying something.
I just start subconsciously just rubbing one out.
Pull your dick out. Just pull your dick out. Just pull your dick out.
Oh, you just spit in her face. It'll have the same.
Stop rubbing her eyes.
Kick her in the shin.
Kick her in the fucking pussy.
Her mother.
Just
Get
grab
it
her.
over with.
Just grab her by the pussy. Fuck. All right.
Oh,
let's
boy.
let's read this.
Yes.
I'm tired of reading this.
No, we have to. People need to follow along.
Shoots the gun, but it gets stuck. Jimmy G then smirks and screams, "That's right, you bitch!" And before Jimmy G could finish, he slides off the windshield as Bethany makes a turn.
Jimmy G grunts as he gets up with road rash all over him, still clutching the knife in his bloody hand. He throws the knife with all his might and screams, "You can't run from me! I will always find you! Our hearts are connected forever, Megan Nesbeth!" In the car with Bethany and Meg.
Meg fumbles for her cell phone. "What are you doing?" Bethany asks Meg. "I'm calling Lucky." Across town, Lucky Burns, 35, looks out his penthouse window. In his hand, he holds his whiskey. His cell phone rings. He looks at his phone, ignoring Meg's call. William, Lucky's brother, enters the apartment.
William says to Lucky, "We got a problem." And Lucky replies, "I know, William." William says, "What are we going to do about it?" Lucky says menacingly, "They will come here and then we can..." Oh, God. "They will come here and then we can handle them."
Lucky sits down in his huge king-like chair behind his desk, laughing with his head tilted back. Meg looks at Bethany. Lucky didn't answer. Where are we going to go now? Bethany looks at Meg, looks back at the road with a hardened stare. We're still going to Lucky's anyway. Meg looks surprised.
Ruby, 28, enters Lucky's apartment. "Honey, we need to go be at the restaurant in an hour." Lucky smiles at his beautiful wife. "Honey, you look amazing." Rudy blushes. "I love you so much." They kiss. Outside, an explosion blows out.
Yes, we needed action.
Wait, finish it.
That's it.
Outside, an explosion blows out the windows behind them.
Yep.
I didn't hear that part. Oh, my God.
Oh, finally, we got back to more action. Thank you.
Fuck this lovey-dovey motherfucking shit. I wanted to sound like Samuel Jackson there, but I don't think I was. Never mind.
You about to compliment me, Dave?
I was. Thank you for bringing the action back.
Thank you for being a beautiful, stunning man.
Yes.
That was
fish.
I love your goldfish too.
Oh,
I love when you bird feed them to me.
Before, let me. I have a great announcement. Terry and Jordan are currently. They're working out the adoption papers. Jordan is going to be the adopted son of.
This is not a joke, guys.
Yeah.
Terry's adopting me.
I'm adopting Jordan. I'm going to have a second son.
I've never had a dad before. It's gonna be such a new experience.
I've never had a son older than 15. It's amazing.
He was 16.
We got an applause at McDonald's when this happened.
Yeah.
We did.
There was crying.
Yeah.
This old homeless black man started like weeping next to us, and then he asked for $1 again.
I don't know if it was the card that hit him, but I'm going to take it that it was us. We brought this to this gentleman.
We got free ketchup packets, and what can I say? That was awesome. Thank you, McDonald's.
Don't forget about the napkins.
Oh, yes. Yeah, you took them all, though.
Yeah, you did.
But you
had to wipe your ass.
Was a straw.
Yeah, but we had to give it to Jordan.
Yeah.
It was like the torch.
It was my little birthday present. It's my new birthday present. I have a new birthday, guys.
You are now 0. You can restart.
Yes, I can go back to college and not come here and meet you guys.
I'm going to tell you right now, I am not changing your diapers.
Can you?
No.
Crap. Damn it.
You're just going to.
Can you wipe me? Can you help me wipe?
No.
Oh, man.
That's
gonna
not gonna happen.
Just get a bidet.
Get a bidet.
Get a bidet.
Those are cool.
You know what you shouldn't do?
Huh?
Drink from a bidet.
Oh man,
that's disgusting. All right.
Oh man.
Not that I ever have. I just know you shouldn't do it.
I feel like you have.
No.
Oh.
Can you?
You can. It's just water.
No, I want you to.
No.
Oh.
$100?
No.
400.
I'll do it for free.
400? No.
1,000?
Maybe.
Okay.
If you give me a hefty, like, good thumbs up, I'll do it.
There it is, buddy.
Oh shit! Where's a bidet?
That's a good question, by the way, because like we always ask, like, what would you do for like, or if I give you this much money, would you do this? Like, there's not. I mean, as long as I get a pretty good amount of money, I'm doing anything basically.
I'll do anything for a specific amount of money.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing I won't do.
Yeah, like we talked about sucking dick and how much money that would cost.
I'd
It's
do it
like
for free.
5,000. Okay.
What, did you just say you do it for free?
Yeah. They walk up. It's like,
are you gonna be my other dad? I got 2 dads.
I've never had a moment where I could have thought of, like, you know, what would I do for money? So I've never had that in my head. What would I do? And just I don't know. As ridiculous as it sounds, I don't care about money that much. Obviously, since I get money in my bank account, and I'm like, I got to get rid of this. I got to get this to 0 because there's stuff in there, and it's supposed to be at 0.
Did you get paid yet, David?
No,
We have to pay our rent, guys, and we're waiting for our money.
Yes.
To pay that. Well, David's money.
Probably tomorrow.
All right, finger gun guy. All right, everybody. Well, so if you go in our description, all right, let's start this over. I'll cut this out. So if you look in the description of this video on YouTube, you'll see the. David, you're making me mess up. Look at this, motherfucker. All right, I think I shit.
I'm
shit my
addicted.
pants.
I've got the finger guns.
Got a bad case of the finger gun.
If you look in the description, all right,
If you look at the description below, in our notes, you will find
in our notes.
the notes. That's what it's called.
That's what it's called?
Notes.
All right, guys. Well, if you go down there and look,
Wow.
you'll see all of our social media, and you can. We'll put a link to the iTunes so you can get this on iTunes too if you want to listen to it on iTunes. He's doing finger guns, guys.
Got a bad case of finger guns.
Yeah.
You done?
Kind of wrap this
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Can you put your finger guns away?
We've been going for 74 minutes.
I told
You wanted 45 to 55.
It didn't happen.
No, not at all. But yeah, we'll be back next time. Probably a better episode.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, absolutely.
Again,
I have faith in our faith.
Again, if we, our faith, yeah, sure. Again, if you think we need to change anything or work on anything, just leave in the comments very rudely, and we will do that.
Yeah. Scream at us.
Yeah. Tell us we're the worst. Tell us we should probably die.
Make sure it's all spelled incorrectly.
I enjoy lots of negative feedback. I don't know what positive feedback is.
No.
I've not had this.
No, me either. Like after never mind. I'm not even gonna. No, I'm not gonna do it. Never
All
mind.
right, I think we should wrap it
Yeah.
up. We're battling.
I think we're done.
Exactly.
All right, everyone. We'll see you next week.
You stop talking. Just stop it.
We'll see you next time.